Hey guys, Galucia here, and today I'm picking up right where I left off, and then it's going to be at the start here with taking on the city right here. The Iroquois is fully moving in on my continent. If you remember, they have a city over here which is starting to grow now and annoy me, and then they have a brand new city down here as well. So since my army was already over here, because they were on the border here, and I was starting to move them when this city got created, I've decided that I'm going to go ahead and just fully move in. That should be a really quick and easy capture. The problem's going to be the war that follows the capture of this city. Because problem with these guys is that I know that they have a large army, and that there is going to be some troubles and some retaliation, and I'm not 100% sure how that's going to be, where it's going to come from. I don't want to set myself up for failure here, but I'm pretty sure that I'm going to just go ahead for it and see what happens. I mean, you know, no sense in stalling and whatever. Okay, so two things need to happen here. No, not demand. Discuss. Don't sell near us. Okay, see this guy being a jerk? Oh yeah, it's on. We'll start by getting rid of freaking missionaries, I'll tell you what. Because this dude's trying to convert, like, the whole damn continent. I had this continent on wrap. Had it on lockdown. And then he had to go and be a jerk about it. So, let me refresh my memory about my island up here. It's been a while since I've played, so I need to kind of refresh my memory. Alright, so, yeah. So, I'm definitely... That's the plan. I'm just going to be marching in here and slapping the city around a little bit. I plan on just going ahead with these melee units to start to soften the city up, since my range units aren't in any kind of good position yet. But we're working on that too. I anticipate this city falling next turn pretty much no problem. It's just a matter of getting everyone into position. Okay, so let's go through the deals here. Start with this guy's promotions, and I'm going to make him very strong against naval units. And send him out. Now, I like to go down my progressions here on the right before worrying about anything else, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm also going to go ahead and make another ship. I feel like I need more going on in the sea. I feel like I need to take a pop shot at him just simply because I can. And a unit was killed. What unit? Oh. That unit. Who was there somebody there? It said a unit was killed, so I have to assume it was whoever was there, and I honestly don't remember who was there. It might have been one of these Landschlecht. That might have been who we lost. C'est la vie. Because the city will fall. So the city will not fall this turn, which is actually a surprise to me. I figured that was in the bag, so... Oh, well. Now, there's some movements down here, but since these guys are my allies, they're at war with them too. So the fact that there's Lancers down there should pretty much just be bad times for them. Okay, so... I'm done with my militariness against this city. That should be done next turn, no problem. And I'm looking at my military units here. I got 2 cannons, a knight, Landschlecht, and a musket type dude. Capture them. So, I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is start to move them down towards the other city so that I'm already getting troop movements down towards them. I am still fearful for the potential backlash of this military campaign, because I know he has a large military force, and if I'm not careful, that can come raining down on me very heavy. But having said that, I do still want to make a go at this. So, I mean, I'm just going to try. I'm just going to go for it. And I'm just going to make the most of it. It is what it is. If I get spanked, I get spanked. But at some point in this game, you have to take some chances. You have to just kind of go for it and see what happens. And the fact that he put 3 cities on my continent, like, rapid fire, is just absolutely not okay. So taking those cities, I think that, you know, farther confers my dominance. Yeah, take that, other settler that he's trying to bring over here. It's ridiculous how much he's trying to settle in. Like, it's craziness. That's what it is. It's craziness. Like, he really, like, it's like he was trying to dominate the continent without actually going to war with anybody. Like, he just wanted to dominate by means of building cities and getting all up in my grill, which, I mean, not the best strategy in the world, but, you know, an interesting one nonetheless. But it's just weird how he just was like, yeah, I'm gonna just build crap tons of cities. To hell with you. So hopefully this will help put a stop to all this nonsense. Make him well-rounded. And he can join these guys down here. Cannon goes boom. Landschlecht go cap. Create a puppet. Alright, so like I said, that, you know, this turn's done. We got those dudes, no problem. So I'm going to start moving troops around. I don't really think there's any more guys on the left side of the map here. It seems like everybody's probably yeah, that's safe enough. It seems like everybody's in the south and east area, not so much the west, except for that single city which I took. So, and I'm probably gonna leave it there. I think it's a dumb location for a city, but there is this big open area, and if all I do is burn it to the ground or whatever, then they're just gonna go ahead and build another one. So there's no sense in doing that. So I'm gonna leave it there. It will be a slow-growing city that doesn't really do a whole lot for me, but it is what it is, and we'll just have to see what happens. Okay, so I'm basically at this point gonna be fighting a 2-front war, more or less. What I'm looking at doing now, quickly slap some Judaism on them. What I'm basically looking at right now is I got a lot of units coming down here to deal with this city, but then I also have the units that were farther up by the other city that are going to start making their way to the other city that's close to my capital and working on that, because that's really the whole point of all of this. It's the 3 cities that he decided to put on my continent that I need to now make him regret doing that. So I need to start moving into both of those cities, and if I can, I'll as quickly as possible, I will take both of those cities and just have it be done. So you saw me moving all those troops there. I got these musket dudes heading over to here, which is going to be the hardest city to take. It's on the water, which can be a pain in the butt. There's only so many. I can only have 2 melee units in front of it and 2 ranged units of some sort. So that's where both of these cannons are heading. And then once these guys are done healing, they're going to head over there as well. And then I'll try to use boats as best I can to help with that as well. And I think the forces that we have down here with the 2 cannons should be enough as well. So it looks like we have it handled. The question is, how many troops is he going to head over here to reinforce this? You can see the musket guy out here. I took a shot at him and weakened him already. And that's a big concern of mine. You know, how much of that is going to happen where he's going to have guys coming across the ocean. That's what I need to start looking for. That's why I made these 2 vessels. And starting next turn, I'm going to have my caravel kind of patrolling up and down the coastline. I'm going to be looking for incoming armies, because I don't like seeing any troop movements on his behalf. Looks like my buddies are going to be helping as well with the guys down there. So I'll move him down, and I'll start moving him up, but I don't want to get too close to their enemy city just yet. And then I can cap them. Oh, I can steal tech. How about that? What am I working on now? Fertilizer, so I don't need to steal that. So let's do the printing press.
It is the newspaper's duty to
That gives us a theater, which is good for happiness. And as you know, my happiness is pretty bad off right now. So I like that. See, he sent his Gatling guns to help, and they took the brunt of it instead of me taking the brunt of it. So that's nice. That's helpful. Finally, just about got those workers up there. And I got these musket men just sitting up there by themselves. And they could get involved, but I feel like having absolutely no military up there is a problem for me. Although, obviously, a range unit would be more ideal, but at this point, I'm kind of just taking what I can get. I'll probably swap them out eventually. I just can't really spare the troops right now because I'm obviously doing a bunch of different movements right now. Alright. Finished with the basic troop movements. So now, whoa. So now I'm going to start working on the actual military stuff. But I'm going to be using this unit to clear away some of the fog. And like I said, to search for any incoming military. This guy was supposed to be chasing down a knight. I know he was heading down here, but I guess he's going to have to attack that worker instead. So I have an overabundance of generals. And generals before the expansion, the Gods and King expansion, they used to be able to start a golden age. So when you had all these like extra generals like I do now, you could just go ahead and use them to start a golden age, which is obviously insanely useful. But they took that away. So now you just kind of end up being stuck with them. Look at these settlers down there. No. Create a puppet. I can't even get to them this turn. If they make a city right there, I will very quickly take it and burn it to the damn ground. I swear to you I will. Oh, they founded a city. That's just in spite. I mean, what else? There's nothing there. What, did you make a city because you absolutely had to have those 2 pieces of iron? There's nothing else there. I'm going to take that and burn it to the gosh dang ground. Because there's no other reason for you to have that. I'm probably just sacrificed my knights by doing that. I wanted to get that guy done and gone. But now... Well, actually, no, I take it back. Because he can fall back a little bit and start healing. He might be okay after all. Meanwhile, over here, I'm getting my cannons moved into position, but that's about it. Really don't have anybody else doing there. I'm going to put these cannons here and garrison them. They're there permanently. I'm done with those guys for now. Gotta chase them down. Oh, right, and I need to move this guy because that guy already basically called me out for being a jerk. And I think the Iroquois may have something to offer, so let's start spying on them. This guy, though, however, is going to go to my capital. Some anti-spy action there. Alright, let's see what happens. Wow. He is willing to offer me all kinds of stuff. I can't do it. I need to get these cities off of my damn continent. If I accept this, which that's a lot of crap, to be honest with you, that's awesome. Like, that really hooks me up. But I have to get these cities off of my island, otherwise I'm screwed. Alright, I gotta try to finish this guy off. One of these dudes, I mean, those knights that I just moved in are susceptible to the city now, but it is what it is. Okay, these guys... Man, I'd like to start working on more roads, but there's no way I can do it right now. The money is in the toilet, so let's start working on trade posts. That makes more sense. Well, you just lost him. Hey, and I discovered a dude as well. Where'd those musket guys go that I saw, though? They're not here, and I can't see them here yet. He does have cannons, though, and I'm actually in range of those cannons, so I need to start moving in up there, whether I'm ready or not. Has to happen. Wow! They killed my boat. The cannon and the Looks like pretty much everybody, except for the Gatling gun, took a shot at him. No worries. Shoot, I can't hit him there because there's a hill, isn't there? Damn it. Well, that's a pain in the butt. I have to commit a fair amount of troops to that campaign down there because of its placement. It's kind of odd. The boat alone, I mean, isn't enough. It heals that much back, so. The general, I'm going to make hang back. We don't need 2 generals up there. Now you're just kind of being silly. I want to move this guy up, but... Oh, come on. I was hoping that would take him out. Sliver of health. Okay, we can move him into there. We're getting there. It's just my troops that are down here are a little bit battered at this point. Wow, they finally finished the temple. That took a good bagillion years to complete. Happiness is in the toilet, but so is money and pretty much everything else. So let's worry about money first. Everything's in the toilet. All these military campaigns have really put a damper on everything that I got going on, and it has set me back a bit. But money is probably the most important thing I need to worry about. And right now, like I said, it is completely in the toilet, so let's keep worrying about that. Where'd those muskets go? There they are. Don't think you can escape, musket jerks. Yeah! Let's see if we can kill them before they even make landfall. That would be super sweet. Alright. No more clowning around. Cannons go boom. Half health, that's good stuff. Now my main issue is that the melees that I have, excuse me, in the area are not, I repeat, not up to the task. Those musket guys are as good as dead. Whoops, they got a promotion, don't they? Volley! So, I mean, we're going to do what we can, but it's iffy. I want to move this guy up there to help, but it's going to take him so damn long, and my troops are getting so battered down here that I'm probably going to have to use those musket guys, reposition them in the area, so that's what we'll be doing. I got knights here, too, so I can start moving them up. Alright, so they killed my freaking knight before he could even get there. That is upsetting and a waste. That's the same knight that was up north and killed all those barbarians, and then I had to take like a million years to get him back down here, and then he like captured a worker, and then that was it. Now he's gone. So, I mean, he had some usefulness, but he definitely had more to assert. He had more to offer his country. Oh, promotions. All right. Ba-bow. All right. Well, killed the musket guys, but oh, there's a promotion. Haha! Make him better at defense against range attacks. That will help him out immensely. Ah, they're starting to take shots at my cannon. Not cool, bro. This city is like surprisingly well defended. It's taking a while for those 2 cannons to chip away. Same with this one, to be honest with you, but it's at 0. What the hell? No, I don't want to go to these guys yet. That should fall next turn, unless I have a bit of bad luck. These knights should be able to take this place, even though they're almost dead. Puppet. I think my goal now, and I was, by the way, I know I was planning on getting rid of this, but I decided to keep it just because, like I said, he's probably just going to make another city there eventually anyway. So this extends my borders, and there are some crab down here, which I don't have any of, so, you know, whatever. it is what it is. It's not the most luxurious location ever. I imagine its growth is going to be close to nothing until I get some work boats down here for the fish, but it is what it is. So now I can start moving these troops around in the direction that I wanted them to go. Who is this, by the way? Cape, one of the city-states, sent a boat over here to screw with me. So, yeah, I can start moving troops around. My goal right now is to take this city up here and then offer him peace again. He's got no presence on the continent now. He made 4 freaking cities, and it looks like I'm going to take all 4 of them. And he really badly wanted peace, so we'll see if he still wants to negotiate peace after I get rid of this place here. And even if it's an even trade or whatever, I'm willing to take it because I honestly want this war to end. I can't be bothered right now, if I can be completely honest. I just want the war to be done. So I'm ready to stop worrying about it. I'm ready to start working on re-garrisoning my units, positioning things more defensively, so on and so forth. Puppet. And I'm ready to, like, not be in the hole. You know, I've been, like, producing troops and stuff like that, so because of that, I've had, like, Berlin and stuff like that could be doing gold production instead, producing troops, and it's just, you know, my money is just in a toilet. So let's see. Negotiate peace. Well, he is willing to give me gold, which is nice. I was just saying how I'm low on gold. Let's see if he's willing to do some gold per turn as well. No. Well, it is what it is. I got a little bit of gold out of it. I took all of his cities. I got him completely off my continent. I think that went really well, and I think I definitely think I'm the victor in all of that. I feel like that is exactly what I needed to happen. You know, he had this presence on my continent. That presence is now gone. So what I'll be working on for the next episode is repositioning my troops to the north, because I still have a good chunk of my continent here that needs to be dealt with. They, you know, I don't own the entire continent. They're all up in my business still, and that needs to get taken care of. But I also need a little bit of time to rebuild. I just took a bunch of, like, brand new cities, so a lot of underdeveloped areas now. So there's a lot of building up to do, but there's also plenty to be said about positioning and getting ready for the nations up north. And we don't know how long it's going to take for the Iroquois to take interest in a retaliation. I mean, for a little while there will be peace. We have to assume that that's not going to last. So there's a lot to consider, but for right now, I definitely consider myself a victor, and that went pretty good. I have to say I'm pretty happy with the outcome of all that. This is a good episode. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I will see you next time.